Hi everybody, Jenny Kae Parks here. Welcome. We are doing a live quilt fabric sale. If this is your first time, thank you for tuning in and giving me a chance. If you are returning, I'm so glad you're here. You are all awesome. Okay, so here is the way it works. I will show you a fabric and it has a code on it. Like for example, we've got this right here. I'll show it to you. I've got great screens. I got fun stuff. And well, hello, Virginia. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I will show that to you. And then if you want it, you say, oh, that's fine. And then you enter the code. So for example, this code is Y1. Y1. Okay. So you put that code in and then you say, I see you want something. You say, we'll say Virginia. Hi, Virginia. We'll just use you. Well, hey Jane, how are ya? And then I put your name on a little basket, and then I put it in the basket for you. Then when we are done with today, I go through everything in the basket. I create an invoice for you. I send it to you. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice. Otherwise, it goes to next in line. Whoever. And sometimes there's some pretty feisty bidding in here, isn't there, guys? Sometimes. When I'm looking down at the comment section, like that's gonna make sense to you. I'm sorry. And there's some feisty bidding that goes on in the comments. Tillamook, Oregon. Yeah. Yes, and Jane's from Colorado. Virginia's from Tillamook. Tillamook? Is it Tillamook or Tillamook? I always think Tillamook. Anyway, so you get an invoice. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice. I include the shipping in there, and then I send it off to you. Yay! It's super great. Okay, yeah, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys my new thing. All right, I'm going to pull up the appropriate picture here. Okay, so check this out. Look at this. All right, so this is the scroll that's on the bottom that tells you this stuff. But, so we're going to say this one is the next one in line. And, oh, it's ready to go. So I'm going to put that here. And then you have this one. So you can see what's coming up. I mean, isn't that exciting? You can see it. So like, that's what I want. That's what I want. So you can see it even before it jumps up on here. I want you guys to know something else too. There is a 20-second delay. So if you are commenting and you don't see me responding right away, it's going to be probably because of that. Or if you don't see me reacting right away to what your comments are, that's what's going on. We have 20-second delay from what I see on my screen, what I'm projecting, and it gets out to you all the way across YouTube land. All right, so that's basically how it works. And then you send me, if you're brand new, you send me an email at shop@jennykaequilts.com. Let me show you the scroll here. Here's the scroll. So you send me an email, and it will continue through the whole thing. Don't worry, you don't have to write it down. Include your name, shipping information, telephone number, just in case, and I'll get that invoice and everything like that out to you. So that's at shop@jennykaequilts.com. All right. Any other questions before we jump in? I'm super excited. I'm just going to tell you guys real quick. I am going to be in Omaha, Nebraska in 2 weeks. And at, let's see, what's the name of it? All right, at Cottonwood Quilters in Omaha, Nebraska on the 15th of August, and I'm going to be in Pagosa Springs at the Pagosa Peacekeepers on the 19th of August. August is fixing to be busy, guys. And then Los Alamos Quilters Guild in Los Alamos, New Mexico on the 23rd and 24th. So if you are going to be in any of those areas or nearby, I would love to have a visit from you. So pop in, say hello. I'd love that. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm not seeing any more comments here. You guys let me know who's here. And if you're enjoying this, and if you know somebody who loves quilt fabric, because, you know, we all love quilt fabric, share this. Share this with them. If you're watching this after the fact, you know what? It's all right. If you see something here that didn't get picked up, then by all means, shoot me an email, shop@jennykaequilts.com, and I will get you taken care of. I'll get that fixed for you. The other thing too, you guys, watch the preview, because I had 2 sets of stuff that were sold just by people seeing it on the preview. So I tried to put a preview out on the week before or a little bit before. It's also on the YouTube channel, so I hope you have subscribed and clicked the little alert, ding, 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 so you know every time I go live. All right. Hey, Mary Jo from Hungry Horse. Hello, Mary Jo. glad you're here. Okie dokie. Let's see, can I move this? I want to see this a little better. All right, well, I can't. Let's get started, guys. So I'm going to do some regular fabric. By regular fabric, I mean cotton fabrics. Then we'll do some pre-cuts. I've got some jelly rolls, pre-cut strips, and some fat quarter bundles. And then I have a stash of glorious batiks that I'm going to share with you. Even some, let's see. Virginia says it's pronounced Tillamook. Okay. Tillamook. So even some of the stuff in the previews, you guys, I could not get that together and get everything out here. So let's get started, and you let me know if there's something you saw that you want. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, so we're just gonna start with that first pile that I had. Let me switch here. Okay, and then this is what is gonna be coming up. So get your fingers ready. All right, this is Y1. This is part of a set. There's a collection here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items in this. So if you're loving it, just hold on. This is Y1. It is Robin Pickens from Moda. Very good stuff. You have a half a yard there. That is Y1. The next one that comes up that coordinates with it here is O1. O1. Same colorway, same thing, same fabric, but in an orange colorway, just a slightly different colorway. Beautiful, again, I forgot to do the preview. Beautiful stuff from Moda. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, and you're going to see what all these coordinate with. So that is O1, or if you happen to write 01, it's okay. I will get it. I understand. Okay. And then this one is, here we go. I'll bring that next one. This is B4. 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 That sounds like bingo, doesn't it? And that is same thing, same directional fabric, but in a different colorway again. And like I said, these all coordinate with something pretty spectacular. And there's 2 more to go with it. So I'm going to stack these up here. That's Y1, 01, and B4. Over here. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Do it just like that. Okay. All right. And they all coordinate with this fantastic background fabric that is G4. G4. That's the previews there of the panel right there. So G4 is 1.5 yards of that stuff. And look at it. It's a beautiful farm scene. Again, it's from the same collection. Robin Pickens from Moda. I can't read that upside down, but it's just a wonderful, tranquil farm scene. If you know somebody from the Sunflower State, from Kansas, this would be a really fun choice for them to have. So that is 1.5 yards, and you can see the price right there. So that's G4, and I'm gonna put it up here because there's more to come. All right, so the next 2 things that coordinate with this. This is one of them, B5, and I'm going to open this up here because it's beautiful, my friends. It is just gorgeous. This is a fantastic panel, and it is such an encouraging thing. Okay, this one is a quote by Helen Keller, and let me turn it around here so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm trying not to lose the... Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. And then she says, it's what sunflowers do. And that is a beautiful quote from Helen Keller. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, let's see. Jane, FYI, I posted the live link to your quilts page and the JQ. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I have my Jenny Kae Quilts Facebook page and then Jenny Kae Quilts and Friends. And if you want to join a tremendous group of people, that's the one for you. It's fantastic. Thank you so much, Jane. Thank you, thank you. So this beautiful panel here is part of that collection. I want to make sure I fold it up proper so that we can, I'm not folding it proper, so we can see. All right, so that's B5, but wait, there's one more. Okay, and then I'm going to start, this is the next one, foreshadowing. And this one is N6. It is also a yard. You'll notice the cottons right today are $10 a yard. So just, yeah, that's what they are. This is another Beautiful panel with a beautiful, beautiful quote. And who doesn't need more beauty right now in this day and age? So beautiful sunflowers all around it. Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my mercy. It's just beautiful. It's a French proverb. And again, it's the same panel as this one with Helen Keller, but done in a slightly different colorway. And all of these, I'm serious, guys, all of these would look fantastic together and make an absolutely gorgeous quilt. So this is kind of one big kit, and that all goes together. Let me clean that up. I'm going to fold that up a little bit. So like I said, if you're seeing this after the fact and nobody here who's watching live has snapped that up and you want it, you let me know. I'm going to make it happen for you. But these are just beautiful. And you know, Moda Fabrics have such a wonderful hand. Hand means like when you feel it, what does it feel like? Does it feel good? Does it feel nice? Modas are just fantastic. These are luscious, my friends. Luscious. Wonderful to hold on to. Okay, folding that up. All right, I want to make sure we have the information front and center, and I don't. Okay, there we go. So this is a fantastic kit. Like I said, anybody you know who lives in the sunflower state or whatever, they would certainly like all of that wonderful stuff. Okay. So the next thing that we have coming up here is from, hang on, I'm going to read it so I can tell you properly. There's several fabrics in this collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, and they look great together. Okay, so this is this is a half a yard, N3, and this is the Saturday Evening Post. And look at this, you guys. Talk about a trip down memory lane. Oh, Jane would like B5, please. You got it, my friend. Let me pause. Get Jane all set up here. My pleasure, Miss Jane. Jane wants B5. So I'm putting the little label. See? Jane's got her little label right there. And let me get B5. All right, Jane. B5, go it in the basket. Now, there are these other gorgeous panels. I don't know if you want to split them up. Just saying. No, sorry. I'm giving you a hard time. Okay, so this next collection is, like I was saying, it's from the Saturday Evening Post collection from Quilting Treasures. Beautiful, high quality quilt fabric, and there's a lot of stuff that go with it. So I'm going to show you the panels here. You've got these classic New York City downtown scenes. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, no, I goofed it. Okay. 20-second delays throwing me off, people. Beautiful downtown New York style retro scenes. I mean, it's just like a classical movie, my friends. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So that is N3. And there's lots more that go with it. It's a half a yard. But we have more with it to make it amazing. All right, so you saw this coming up, this wonderful green, which is the same green, kind of a Central Park green that is featured in here, like all of your different gardens and whatnot. But there's your green. It's a half a yard, same collection, beautiful trees. These trees would just be really nice in any situation. They're really pretty, really pretty. But they go with this. If you know somebody who loves New York, or who has really fond memories of being in New York, or loves those old movies, oh my goodness, that's fantastic. This is a great choice, a great choice. All right, so the next one we have that's part of the collection is R5. And there's 1 yard. I'll show you this, and you see, it's the fantastic, all the different buildings, all the different skylines. You know what this makes me think of? I'm looking at it right now, and I'm thinking of my absolute favorite Hitchcock movie, Rear Window. so cool. Okay, sorry, bunny trail, squirrel. So this is R5. You get 1 yard of this, and it's just really nice. Just a great addition. Again, it's that retro movie, the retro movie view. I'm gonna put that there in the pile. And then of course you gotta have some traffic. You gotta have your traffic. This is G3. G3, you've got your, oh, look at those taxi cabs and the streets. And you notice it's kind of on a diagonal, which is interesting because this is one direction, right? Vertical and horizontal, but this is on a diagonal, and I think that's really cool. That's really cool. That's G3, and it's part of the Saturday Evening Post collection. So we'll add that to that pile here too. All right, so of course you're going to need some more go-withs for that. Great background. It has the buildings. This is N4. N4. It has the skyline, but it's in a much more muted appearance. So it's not going to be, you know, so it can be your background. It can be your sashing. It can be the background of the block, whatever makes you happy. So we have that one, and then, let me bring up the next one here. This is part of the next collection, but the last one, and this one is N5. There's 2 1/8 yards. So if you were going to make a wall hanging out of this, this would be a great backing, a great binding, give it a little texture, a little inspiration. But again, it's the houses. It's the same kind of grid, part of that same Saturday Evening Post collection, which just takes me back. So when I was in high school, I went and I spent some time with my grandmother, and she kept magazines, as they were wont to do. I remember the earliest one was from 1953, Good Housekeeping, Best Christmas Ever. So they would do like a big book and all these different Christmas things, and she kept them all. And kept the best Christmases, I think, for like 3 or 4 years. And then she just kept everything. So I remember spending hours looking down there and looking at the different prints. Oh, that must have been from the early 1940s, because I remember magazines from the 40s and whatnot, and it just takes me back. That's one of the very cool things about this particular, the Saturday Evening Post collection. Okay, on to the next one. Try to stack them neatly so I can find it. All right, my hair is bugging me. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll quit flipping it. I'll quit flipping. All right, next up, we got Clifford the Big Red Dog. Clifford the Big Red Dog. So, yeah, and this is from Quilting Treasures, and it has 3 parts to it. This is in 2 pieces. You have a 1/2 yard and another yard. I figure with a strip set like this, you kind of need, the more the better, right? You need 1.5 yards is a good choice. So I've bundled them as one. It's R2. Again, it's $10 a yard, and the fantastic, all the wonderful stuff for Clifford. Dog lovers, yes. Dog lovers unite, and Clifford, it's a really cute and sweet one. So these, you know, a lot of quilt fabric, they don't make another one. They put out one edition of it, and then you have to grab it up or it's gone forever. And I lost the little sticker. Oh, well, okay. I had to find it. There it is. Yay. All right. So this, the same thing. It's just put them together. It's 1.5 yards in 2 pieces for $10 a yard. And next up, this is part 2 of what we're looking at. And here I'll preview part 1. This is R3. There's 2 yards of it, and it's just a wonderful little panel. I mean, this is almost a cheater quilt because it's so stinking cute. Somebody loves Clifford and Zoe and Flo. I guess that is. Is that Flo? I guess it's Flo. And, oh, you got Georgie. George. And George. Oh, that's so cute. This is their themed fabric, and it's all done on a grid. You could just make a real quick kids quilt with something like this, just perfectly. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Welcome. Glad you're here. Isn't that adorable, Kathy? So this is from Quilting Treasures, and I want you to know something too, especially if you are tuning in for the first time. I will not sell, if I won't sew it myself, I'm not going to sell it to you. I really make it a point to keep high quality fabrics, and I know that they're good. In fact, there's been some things like, no, I'm not going to sell that one. I'm just going to donate it because it's not good fabric. I have been around fabric and around quilting fabric, but my afternoon job in school was working at Sofro Fabrics. I know fabric and I know good stuff and I know how it works together. I've worked for about 5 years in different quilt shops and in the industry, so I know the good stuff. I'm not going to sell you something that I don't like or that I don't think is worth sewing. Does that make sense? I'm not going to do it. So you can rest assured, if you're worried about buying something online, rest assured, I'm taking care of you. I'm not going to sell it if I wouldn't sew it. All right, so that is this part of the Clifford collection, and one more. But wait, there's more. And this one, you guys, this one coming up is really cool. All right, so then this is the last one. This is an all over, what they might call a scatter. This is a scattered animals. They're just kind of all thrown around on there. But you've got Clifford, you've got the birdie, you've got the, those are kitties. Oh, cats and dogs playing together. So you got the kitties there and the dogs. Just a real super cute one. And that is 1 yard there. All right, so that's all of Clifford. I'm going to set that to the side here. Next up. Okay. So this is also part of a collection, and I just took the one on top, but you are going to love this. We were talking retro before. Look at this. Look at this. This is basic gray from Moda, but you see it looks like notebook paper. And that's because the rest of the stuff is the cute, classic notebook and classic school stuff, which I just love. I love those little things that take you back, the little bit of retro that makes life special. It says 5.0, but that's really $5. So I dropped an O. I dropped a 0. All right, so that is the first part. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five items in this set that I can show you. So next one coming up is just super cute. Well, hello, Gwen. I'm so glad you're here. Yay! All right, so this is the classic, like, and it's, let's see, it's School Days by American Jane Patterns, and it is for Moda. And you can see, I'm going to unwrap it this way because this is, you can grasp more of the cuteness. But you can see, I mean, all that, you know, this takes me right back to kindergarten. And the lines, and I mean, you could just create something really super cute. A nice gift for a teacher that you have, or a teacher that's retiring, or a homeschooling family, or something like that. You could certainly include it and encourage them with a very special quilted gift. Next in this series is these really super cute tickets. Now, it's a different collection, but I thought it looked so cute. It's so retro, adorable. You get 3/4 of a yard here, and it's just really nice. It's just nice, sweet little tickets, and that's kind of fun thing to do. You could do those. You could do the individual things. You could do that as sashing. You could do, wouldn't a log cabin with it be adorable? Oh, mercy. Oh, a log cabin made with these would be so cute. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I got an idea again. I got a quilted idea. Ooh, American Jane. That's right, Jane. It's American Jane. All right, so this next one, while it is not part of the same collection, I'm sorry. How cute is that? I mean, practicing your letters. I don't know. Now, this is a serious question. Do kids practice penmanship anymore? I don't think they do. I mean, because you never have to sign anything nicely, except, you know, when you buy a house and then you have to sign 500 times. But you never have to sign anything nicely anymore. It's like a doctor. I don't know. Maybe that's me. But I think that's important. I think it's important for motor skills. And this just takes me right back there. I remember doing that and writing out those letters. So I think this goes perfectly with this little pile of school stuff. And then we have foreshadowing here, some Ginny Byer. And then we have the last one in there, which is kind of the background chalkboard. No, it's not chalkboard. This would be the colors on the theme books that we would get. So that is it right there, and you can use that in the background. This is a really, I'm going to slide all that in. That's L2. Okay, oh, only printing, no cursive I here. Jane, that's sad. That's sad. You can sign a lot of the house paperwork online, so it's like an X. Oh! Well, Kathy, you know, I didn't do that when we were doing it. I was like, yeah, I have a hand cramp. I have a cramp. Hang on. I need a little hand massage before I continue. So, yeah, maybe you can now. I guess we couldn't do it. But it's a good point. Darn it. I'm going to start a penmanship. No, I'm not. My penmanship's terrible. All right, back to the thing. So here is kind of the whole set of really super cute. You have a teacher that you love, or want to thank, or a retired teacher, or like I said, a homeschool teaching group or something like that that you want to give a special thank you to. This would certainly make a really nice treasure. So that is all in that collection. Let me switch. Okay. Yay, DocuSign. All right, so next I have a little bit of Ginny Byer and kind of a mix of some other stuff. So first one we're going to start with, and I heard your cries. Some people were saying you want larger yardage. So I got some larger yardage pieces, and we're going to work with that. Okay, first one up is here L4. There's 3 yards of Ginny Byer, and I'm going to foreshadow because these two go together. Oh, hi, Betty. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Just got home. Yay, Betty. Betty's my world traveler. She's everywhere. So this is Ginny Byer Andalucia fabric. And if you're not familiar with Ginny Byer, you have not been paying attention to me, I have to say. Because she's my color hero. No, look at that, how it kind of waves and everything. This... It conveys a lot of stuff, and it goes with a lot of things. I think looking at it, I see waves, I see corn, I see beans, I see lots of neat stuff. These would be wonderful borders. There's enough here to do a decent backing, to do a smaller size backing on something. Yeah, so that's Andalucia from Ginny Byer. But wait, there's more. Oh, this is her border print. That's one thing Ginny started doing, which we didn't do a lot of in the quilting industry at the time, was creating borders, border prints. So you can see that, and then you can you just cut it apart, and you can use that border part. And it coordinates with other stuff, and there's so many other things that it could coordinate with. Like, for example, the next one coming up here. They look really nice. Gwen, reminds me of Indian corn. Yes, I agree, Gwen, it does. It does. So you can see you have your border prints here, and you can take advantage of those. So there are 2, I believe it was 2 yards. Yep, 2 yards here of border prints from Andalucia, from the Andalucia collection by Ginny Byer. So that's those 2. But this next one coming up really does. It's not part of the same collection, but it does coordinate. It does coordinate well, I think. I think with the corn and kind of as an additional background. Additional element in the quilt, it would look really nice because you have some of the same olive greens, you've got some of the oranges, and you've got the dark there. This is Renaissance Garden, again by Ginny Byer, and there's 3 yards here. So you can, again, it would be a nice backing, it'd be something that's good all over, or whatever. It can really help you out with that. So that is this collection, L3, L4, and O3. All from Ginny Byer. All right. Next up. Okay, I have kind of a, I may have some more Ginny Byer, but kind of a little bit of a, these don't necessarily go together, but they're really great. Really great. Okay, these are a bunch of dots. It's fascinating because when I look at them here, it looks a little bit different than how I see it on screen with you there. So it has a lot more variation, variegated like a wah kind of effect. I don't, does that make sense? Okay. Anyways, there's 2 yards of this, and this is G1. It is from Quilting Treasures. And what color does it have, my friends? Lime green. Because lime green is a neutral. I'm just going to say that until y'all believe me. Lime green is a neutral, and I can prove it. So, yeah. It's just a really nice, this would be a wonderful background. This would be a wonderful binding to use. Lots of different bindings. Again, a great sashing. Some kind of little focal point that you need to do. You have a little bit of movement there. Really nice. Collecting for that polka dot quilt. There you go, my friend. There you go. Gwen, I would like 03 Ginny Byer. All right. Hey, Gwen. Thank you, ma'am. Let me get your thing all ready here. 03 Ginny Byer for Miss Gwen. All right. Get that all ready. That's step 1, Gwen. All right. There you go. All set. Yellow seems to be a theme so far today. Okay, so we have G1 right here. I'm going to scoot that off to the side. Okay, then the next step that we have is G5. It is 2 1/8 yards, and it is Ginny Byer. I got him out of order. I guess I wanted to put the greens together. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's just it's a really fun print. It looks a little bit darker in this particular camera. So hang on, I'm going to show it here. You know, I have goofy stuff with that camera sometimes. Okay, so let me switch it, and I'm going to show you kind of the difference. It really has a lot of bright, amazing green in it. I need to figure out my lighting. I need to figure out why it does that. Doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, it shows down here, at least in my camera. It's a little bit darker than I want it than it is in real life, but it's very pretty. Kind of a floral design by Ginny Byer. It would go beautifully with all kinds of stuff. A nice borders, accents, whatever. Okay, slide that over here. All right, next up, you blue people. I know who you are. B1. I have 2 yards of this gorgeous blue fabric. 2 yards. And that's B1. And I'm looking at it here. It's actually aqua, but it doesn't look like it's aqua on that camera, which is crazy. So I'm gonna hold it up here so you can see that. That's how aqua it is. So yeah, beautiful aqua blue fabric. Aqua and 2 yards. So it's not just a little bit. You got a lot that you can work with there. This fabric is from Timeless Treasures. And it's very nice. It's a nice, beautiful background blue fabric. Or front and center. Seascape, whatever. But that is B1. Next up, we have B2. And this is it's also from Timeless Treasures. It has a little bit of the same texture. It's an aqua blue. It has just a very subtle grid. So you can use it as a tone on tone. You can use it as something that would disappear. You don't have, it doesn't have to be the focal fabric. It can be your resting place because it's important for a quilt to have resting places, right? You're going to pop. But if you don't have a little bit where it's like, then there you go. So this is beautiful aqua, 1 yard and 5/8 from Timeless Treasures. Okay, so last time we did the sale, I had a bunch of stripy fabric, and y'all just ate it up. So I managed to get a little bit more stripy fabric. Yay! This is from Marcus Fabrics. There's 1 yard and 3/4, and it is Blue Drama. Ooh, Now, one of the benefits of stripy fabric, not only can you cut it and like use those stripes for specific things, borders again, or whatever, I love using stripy fabric as a binding. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, you can just make it so interesting and exciting when you do it that way. It's a great choice. Great choice. Blue Drama by Marcus Fabrics. Again, 1 yard and 3/4. 1 yard and 3/4. Okay, this up is another Ginny Byer fabric, and it looks a lot darker. This is very rosy. Hang on, I'm going to show you. Give you a good view. It's a very rosy and rich fabric. It's 1 yard, Ginny Byer. It has a little bit of a leaf texture happening, and it's from Renaissance Garden. That's the same one as you got, Gwen. It's the same fabric collection. Renaissance Garden, Ginny Byer. You have 1 yard. Yep, 1 yard there. All right. Next up, we got some Tula Pink. Lots of dots. Lots of dots, Tula Pink. I think I promised, oh, let me pull that up here. I think I promised, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying here. Hold on a second. let me center. Let me get a sip of water. All right, so I'm starting with fat quarters here. I got a fat quarter bundle. I'm trying to get that centered. There we go. A fat quarter bundle from Moda. But this is Tula Pink. This is purple and green. Does it look purple for you guys? Let me know if it looks purple. I'm so curious if it looks purple. I should watch that. I should watch it again and see if it looks like it. I'm going to hold it up. See what I mean? Purple and green, Tula Pink. And, you know, so by the time it's here, there's not going to be a lot of places that you can get it in the stores. So Tula Pink, All Stars, really cute purple, and of course lime green, because lime green is a neutral. I see, I knew it. I knew you were saying that. I knew you were saying that. All right. Next one that we have, I'm going to start with some pre-cuts. Starting with some pre-cuts. Yay! Got that little guy right there. Okay, this is a monster. It's a monster. There are 40 fat quarters in here. $2.50 a piece, guys. $2.50. That's a great deal on fat quarters. It looks like periwinkle blue. Well, thank you, Jane, for letting me know that. I still need to work on my camera adjustments here. Some colors just don't. I haven't figured out the knack to make them just right. And I really want to show you guys as accurate and true colors as I possibly can. So, note to self, keep working. All right, this is a huge fat quarter pack. There are 40 fat quarters in here. Like I said, $2.50 per fat quarter. The collection is from Moda, and it is called Mixed Bag. And it's really cute. There's you can get a good idea of kind of the textures here. You've got lots of aquas and dots and all different kinds of shapes. And of course, lime greens, because it's a neutral. Very modern. I would say this definitely fits the bill of being more on the modern side, and lots of different modern shapes in there. But that is QW1. QW1 for 100. Again, 40 fat quarters. 40 fat quarters. I didn't stutter. 40 fat quarters. That's over here. Okay. So next we have two others from Moda. These are 20-inch strips in here. And this is a green collection, Simply Colorful by V&Co for Moda. And you can see it has just a nice assortment of modern and vibrant greens. All of the lime green persuasion. What do you know? Lime green. That's CG1. So type in CG1. For that jelly roll. And I can say jelly roll because Moda did Moda make? Okay, anyways, it's a pre-cut strip, and there are 20 strips in there, 2.5 inches wide. Next up, we have this little guy. It is Simply Colorful 2, same collection, V&Co from Moda. And I believe that these two were kind of meant to go together. It's the same kind of design and the same, what do I want to say? It's the same prints in different colorways. So look at this, the magenta and green, lime green. Yes, please. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Really great. You need to do a jelly roll quilt, whatever. It's perfect for it. So that is CG1 and CR1. I'll set those right off to the side. Okay, so this strip set is from Moda Fabrics. Now this has a nice different variety. I like the navies. You've got the navies in there and the grays. And again, probably a little more, it's a kind of a floral thing with some background stuff in there too. A lot of florals with some texture. And there's 20 strips in here. 2.5-inch pre-cuts. That's the width that they are, 2.5-inch strips that are pre-cuts. CG1, please, for Jane. You got it. CG1, Miss Jane. Okay. There's that one. Oh, I didn't have that one focused. Sorry about that, guys. All right. There's a honey bun in there. Okay, so this is 30 strips. They hadn't quite figured out 40. I don't know. So I got 20 and I got 30s. There's 30 strips in here, and this is such a soft and pretty kind of elegance to it. I love this shade of blue with it. Just such a super light, really pretty aqua. And then you've got your little bit of pinks and everything. So that's 30 strips. It is called Aviary from Three Sisters. It's by Three Sisters for Moda. So that is that one. All right. This is the last of our strips. There we go. Okay, this one is CR2, and it's 15. This is a honey bun. This is a honey bun. These are jelly rolls. These are honey buns. See? Difference? Because the honey buns are 1.5-inch wide strips. 1.5 inches. There's plenty of stuff you can do. This reminds me of, the colors in here remind me of like a French kitchen type of design, a French kitchen ones. And I really like that. It is called Breath of Avignon by American Jane. American Jane. And that's CR2. CR2. This would give you a really cute variety. Any of these would work really nicely with those, the rug, the braided rug things. Now I cannot speak. The jelly roll rugs, a strip rug. So you have a bit of batting and you fold in the batting, and then you fold the strips over the batting, you stitch it down, and then you stitch all that big huge strip together. Really fun. Betty would like CG3. All right, yes ma'am. Let me get you ready here, Miss Betty. Thank you. Betty wants CG3. Oh, nice choice, Betty. Nice choice. All right, Betty. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have this one set here. And we'll talk about this. This is a super cute lighthouse. Oh, there you go. Let's do that. Let's do it so you can actually see it. All right. Let's do. Straighten that out there. Super cute lighthouses. You have a little map. These are fat quarters. So there's 4 fat quarters in here. They all coordinate together. Cute little baby blanket, wall hanging, some like a welcome home gift or something like that for somebody would be a great choice. You have a little map here. You've got your moon and the stars and kind of the stars in circles, and then a scattered stars. And then here's several. This one has several different lighthouses on it. So if somebody is, let's see, it's 4 fat quarters, QB1, if someone is from the land of lighthouses or loves lighthouses, this would be such a really sweet choice for them. Will you pick up? We'll pick up there all of September. Oh, okay. So Betty, you're coming up. I can hold on to it for you. So if you guys don't know, if you're local and if you're planning on coming here to pick up, within reason, I can hold it for you and we can work it out. So it's my pleasure to be able to do that. Save everybody on shipping and time and stuff like that. I will be glad to. Glad to, Miss Betty. So this is QB1 Lighthouse themed fat quarter pack. 4 fat quarters there. All right, last fat quarter, last pre-cut, and then we're on to batiks, my friend. On to batiks. Ooh, yay. All right, this is Tula Pink. It is a retro Tula Pink. I mean, it's not, I don't think you'd be able to find this in stores, but can I just say, I am so impressed. I put that ribbon on there, and it matches perfectly, and I'm so excited about that. I did the ribbon, and it just goes, oh yeah, that's awesome. So that's QT1, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fat quarters in this pack. $17.50 for Tula Pink. And that's a good deal, people. Yeah, that's a good deal. All right. So set that off to the side. And I am going, oh my goodness, I don't, oh wait, hang on. I'm not sure you guys saw that. Did you see that, Tula Pink? I'm going to show it one more time because I think I had the wrong, no, there it is, okay. Okay, I'm going to get a sip of water, and then we're going to go on to batiks, and then I'm going to be about done. Like I said, there was I'm trying to figure out the sweet spot, exactly how much time to take to do this. I know that you guys watching, you're going to get a little fatigued because there's so much. And so I'm just trying to kind of do lots of great stuff, maybe in a smaller amount, but we'll see. All right, so first batik that we have up is B01. B01. This is a fantastic orange batik. It's kind of a rusty orange, but really nice. Really nice. And there's 1 yard here. So all the batiks, they're $12 a yard, which, as you know, if you've tried to buy batiks, it's a good deal. So I'm trying to offer you good deals here. But just a nice orange, be a good background. Coral reef, fire, all those different kinds of things you might be trying to evoke. But the B01. And if I may be so bold to say, Miss Gwen, that B01 goes very nicely with the 03 that you already have in your basket. I'm just saying. Okay, so next up, let me move things over here real quick so I have enough room on my table here. All right. Yay. Okay. So this next one that we have, B02. B02. Now, a lot of these are going to coordinate very nicely together. And I'll tell you, I'll absolutely compare it for you and right here and now, and I'll say, oh, that looks good, or I don't think those are friends. But I'll be honest with you so that you can get something that you love. That is important to me. All right, B02 would go very nicely with this one. I'm just saying. And you see, look at that. It's got some of the green in there. It's got teals. Again, this is a batik, 1 yard. And the yellow in it, not the yellow. Well, there is kind of a goldeny yellow, but the orange in it, it goes from red to rusty and orange. I think it's just wonderful. I love it when fabrics do that. I love it. I love that about batiks because they can become so much different things depending on what you put them with. So that is B02. B02. Okay. All right, next up. And again, I'm trying to have larger pieces of fabric for you. And this one is BR1. BR1. It's a yard and 5/8. This has a fantastic, I mean, it's such a bright red and yellow. It's like a mustard and ketchup. It's bright, it's sparkly, really nice. This, I believe this fabric is from Island Boutique. It's one of their collections, but just a nice floral texture, really pretty, really pretty. And that is BR1, BR1. And along the same lines, in the same texture, the same design, just a different colorway. This is BR2, BR2. There's 2 yards of this in here. It is, the way the fabric, I don't know, it's feeling like it's a little directional, but I don't think it is. It's more scattered. So this is a real, you've got fuchsia, aqua, and then yellow, kind of a yellow-orange thing happening there. Really cute, really cute. B02 and the, okay, hang on a second. I want to track here. I missed a thing. That's pretty. Can you show the ones with it again? B02 and the orange coral. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'll set that aside. All right. Okay. There you go, Gwen. B02 and the orange coral right there. And in fact, I'm going to show it to you up on the screen here so you can get maybe even, you know, like a really, really good idea of the colors. Okay. That's B01 and B02, my friend. And I'll set those down. Let me know if you want them. I've set them aside preliminarily. All right, so again, this is BR2. There's 2 yards of this, and it has that same, the same texture, or the same design as this one, but, you know, kind of really fun variety. Aquas and whatnot. Oh, sounds like the dogs are getting excited. Okay, next up. This is also, you'll take them both, Gwen. All right, I got it in the box for ya. Very pretty. Oh, are you thinking fall? Are you getting ready for fall, Gwen? Because those would be ready for fall. Got it. Nice. I mean, you could use them. You can use them for lots of stuff. They'll be really pretty. Okay, so BR3 is 1 yard, and this is fantastic pink. Very leafy design, really nice. Nice fuchsia is what I have here. Nice fuchsia. Okay, and that is BR3. BR3. Okay. The next one here, I have no idea what I'm thinking. Gwen, that's us. That's all of us. This is BR4. We have 1 yard. This is kind of purple and maybe a little bit more plummy. A little bit more plummy. But it's nice. It's just a slight texture in there to add some color, add some spark in there. And that, a nice pinkle. That's what one of my daughters used to call this color. It's a pinkle. That is BR4. BR4. And this one, all right, so I was trying to limit myself to 1 yard cuts, but this was there. It's 3/4 of a yard. And I'm like, that's quilt blocks. I have to take this. It's all quilt blocks in there. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. It would look great with the, look, you got the different pinks in here, and then there's some greens coming up. I don't think I like that one. I like this one. But quilt fabric. It's quilt fabric on quilt fabric and everything. Okay, so Jane, I just see that you want BR4. You got it. BR4 is in the box. Miss Jane? Okay. So this is, sorry, I'm going to fold this one. I'm sorry, this is just so on the nose. I love it. I love it. So that is BR5. BR5. All right. Here we have a couple more calmer backgrounds. I'm not ready for fall yet. Oh my gosh, no. No. Let me get a sip of water here, guys. Okay. BN1. BN1. This is a little bit calmer. Like I said, a little more relaxed. So it gives you those resting places. It gives you the light when you need to create light and shadow, darks and lights in there. You need some lights. BR5 is too cool. Uh-oh. Kathy spoke first, guys. Kathy, I'm going to get you set up with BR5. Oh, wait, Kathy, did you want BR5? Oh, wait. Hang on. Jane, I got, okay, hang on. I got Jane BR4. It is in your basket right now, Jane. Kathy, were you saying how cool it was, BR4? Or were you saying you wanted BR4? I mean, not BR4, BR5. BR5. All right, I'll wait just a minute. Jane wants BR4. Kathy wants it. All right, Kathy. Kathy, there you go. Isn't that something? They should make more of these. All right, Miss Kathy. It's there for ya. It is there. Okay. Back. Return to the neutrals. Yes, I need BR5. Oh, Kathy, I love you. Okay, so this is BN1. And here's kind of another neutral. And by neutral, I mean, you guys know my theory on neutrals. Lime green is a neutral. But this gives you those lights that you need. Because to get that contrast in a quilt, right? We need the lights, the darks, the mediums, and the brights. We need it all. Thanks, Gwen. I didn't see put in my mess. Okay, we're good. So this is BN1 and BN2. There's a yard of each. This has some of the browns in it. Little browns, kind of little rusties. And then this one has a little bit of green, kind of an aqua happening in there, a greeny aqua. So that when you need that thing, there you go. You need that light, that's it. So that's BN1 and BN2. See, this is part where we watch the foreshadowing, guys. You watch the foreshadows, you can see. BY1. This is 1 1/8 yard of yellow. Nice yellow batik. Unfold a little bit. I think that's my habit now. So it has, the design's a little bit directional, but it's not going to be anything that cause you a problem, I don't think. I think you can, not worry about it too much. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Kathy would like BNN and BN2. BNN. Kathy wants BN2. Okay. Kathy, BN2. Yes? In the basket. There you go, my friend. Okay. You were just so excited. All right, so here's a yellow, wonderful, beautiful batik. It's a nice buttercup yellow. That's the kind of yellow I would say it is. It's not too mustardy or anything like that. It's like buttercups on a beautiful day. Kathy, I haven't yet finished unpacking the quilt room. I'm a mess. Kathy, you're a quilter. You're fine. You're fine. So here we have BY2. BY2. This one makes me think of pink lemonade. I'm going to show you here real quick. It's just really pink lemonade. That's I look at it and that's what I think of it. So yeah, pink lemonade. There's a 1.3 yards here, and it's just really nice. You have a little floral design in the yellow, and then the background is the pink, like a pink lemonade. And that is BY2. BY2. Next up is BY3. BY3. This is part of the Island Batik collection, and I know that this is one of the coordinates with it. BR3, so BY3 and BR3 will go great together. This one would certainly go with it. That one, I don't like that one so much. But the BY3, you have an all-over design, 1.5 yards of it. And you've got fantastic purples, pinks, yellows, and oranges. It's great. It's great. And that is BY3. BY3. All right, we're dipping into greens here. And you people know my feelings. All right, this is BG1. And so I see my screen is doing some kind of funny things. And I don't get it. I'm not sure why. I guess I need to do some tech stuff. So I apologize. Apologize for that, guys. All right. So this is BG1. BG1. 1 yard batik fabric. It's a light green. A light limey green. I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. So anything you need that light for. Anything you want to create depth with, you put this light in front, and you're going to get that spark. You're going to get that interest with the differences there. So that is 1 yard, light lime green batik. That's BG1. BG1. Next up, this is BG2. BG2. 2 yards. 2 yards of this beautiful green fabric. It is a bright, limey green. It's just great. It does what batiks always do, right? You have the whole variations of color. You get tone on tone without too much fuss. It just looks so good. I love it. I love it. But that's a green. Beautiful, beautiful green. BG2. BG2. Next up, we have BG3. Kathy, you picking up on my system? Numbers. BG3. This is very limey. There's limes or lemons or something in there. There's fruit in there. There's fruit right in there. It's there. I see it. Kind of lemon lime design. Really cute for a kitchen. Really cute for a themed quilt. Like, you know, there's going to be like kitchen or food themed quilt. That'd be adorable. There's another one coming up here that would go super nice together. Super nice. But that is just a beautiful lime green. And you know, if you use it small enough, you know, nobody's going to say, oh, that's a lemon or lime. But there's 1 yard and 3/8. So that is a good deal. BG3. All right. Next we have BG4. And there in the preview is the one that goes with that last one. 1 yard of BG4. And this is a green. It kind of veers a little bit towards the army green style, but it also has a little bit of the aqua in there. So you have so many options. Just a simple dot, a nice background. It would go with a lot of things. You need that green texture. You need something for, you know, yeah, a nice green background or something with a variety of greens in it. That's a good choice. BG4. BG4. And here we have, oh, and you guys, you got to check out the preview. I'm serious. Watch these because you're going to like them. BG5. BG5 and BG3, they're friends. They love each other. This is great. So BG5 has apples, all these different apples. It is directional. This is more of a scattered design. It is directional, but these look so cute together. 1 yard and 3/8 of both. And yeah, just a lot of really cute stuff happening in it. Lots of different apples, different apple variety, and citrus fruits. I guess you say lemons and limes. Limey lemons. BG5, please. You got it, my friend. BG5 for Jane. BG5. Isn't that apple one a stitch? I think I really like that. I like it. Okay. So next we have coming up here, I couldn't resist. Again, I was trying to stick to 1 yard cuts. I could not do it. This is a 1/2 yard BG6, but look at that. It's purple puffins. Purple puffins. I couldn't resist, people. I couldn't resist the purple puffins and cone flowers. It's so cute. So adorable. So there's a half a yard of this, but it would make a nice focal thing, a nice gift for someone. You know, put it on the top of the towel or a towel or something, or pot holders or something along those lines. Just a half a yard of this beautiful purple puffins. Try saying that 3 times fast. All right, I have 4 items left, okay? So be thinking about these, and then we're gonna circle back. If there's one thing you want me, something you want me to show again, let me know. We can do that for a little bit. All right, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. You know me. All things being equal, I will take blue. And that is blue. It's a beautiful aqua. It's almost like a watercolor design in itself. There is 2.5 yards there, and it is BB1, BB1. But look at that, beautiful. It's kind of like the new ice dyeing things that they're doing now. But just the texture on it is just lovely, lovely. Beautiful water, crystalline, just gorgeous. So if you like blue like me, you'll like this one. That's for sure. Oh, I don't know why I went Italian. I'm sorry. Okay, that's BB1, and you get 2.5 yards. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this one, you guys, BB2, BB2. This one is amazing. First off, it'll go really nicely with this one. They are good friends. BB2, 1 yard, space-themed blue fabric. I mean, come on. Look at that. It's so cool. It's so cool. So this is a dark periwinkle, a blue background, and you have the aqua space stuff sticking out. Really nice for a cute quilt. Really super nice. And that is BB2, and that will play very nicely with its friend BB1. All right, 2 more. 2 more. Tick, 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 tick. All right, these are both, I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious. These are both nice aquas, and they'll go really well together. An aqua with kind of a tan, not a tan, a very cream-colored background. That's the one. A cream-colored background. You get 1.25 yards here, and I'll show you a little bit about it. There you go. It's beautiful. It's kind of directional, but not. You can still get a lot of movement. If you did it for a binding, you could get a lot of movement and a lot of interest in it there. It's just a really pretty aqua, sort of a grade aqua with a nice cream background. And, oh look, he has a friend and they came to play. That's the last one, people. And this is the last one. This is BB4. It's 1.1 yards of the same kind of thing. Same colorway. Now, what I like about this one, this reminds me of the Hawaiian quilts, right? Those big, beautiful appliques on there. You could do some really fun things. For one, you could kind of focus and cut out one part. But also, something else you could do, and I'm just seeing this as we're looking at this, pretend this is the center, right? And you could kind of make something that would be, you could put it on point like that and create all kinds of secondary designs. This piece of fabric has a lot of possibilities. I'm telling you. All right, my friends. Let me know if there's something else you want me to grab, something else to take a look at. And I'll give it a minute because we have a 20-second delay. So I'll give it just a little bit of time here. And we'll see. Okay. All right, we're thinking, can you see the purple puffins with the purple fuchsia batik fabric from the start of the batiks? Let me see what I can do. All right. Purple puffins with the fuchsia from the start of the batiks. That's not bad. There was another purple though, and I think it got snapped up. Yeah, so if this, okay, If this is not the one you meant, I think the other one did get snapped up. Although these look really cute together. These look really cute. And in fact, let me show you. I'm going to show you here so you get a really good. Okay, so that's a lot brighter than it is in real life, but the, yeah, okay. This is, as I'm looking at it, this is pretty accurate to what the colors are. So the puffins with the, the puffins with the pinkle. That's fair. Oops. Yeah, don't they look cute? Yes, they do look cute. They do. All right, anybody want to see anything? Yeah, so I'm showing it there, and the pink is a little more subdued than it appears in there. It's not as neon. It's not as bright. Fascinating. Fascinating what the colors do here. All right. Anybody want to see anything else? You'll take them both, Kathy. All right. Let's do that. They're both in Kathy's box. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'll give it just a couple more minutes. So just a reminder, if you're not already on my newsletter, go to my website, jennykaequilts.com, and sign up, because that's where when I'm going to go live, I give you a link in there to the preview. I didn't share a link. I think I shared a link to the go live sale in there too. And then all the places that all the places that I'm going to be, I list them out and I give you links for those. So you don't have to like scramble around and find everything. All my information is right there. And I only send out one newsletter a week. This week I had a goof. There was a mistake and I left some stuff off. So I put in a mistake video. Put a mistake thing in there. But usually it's one a week and no big deal. But that is the best place to keep track of me, the sales that I have for you, when I have patterns, any events that I have. That's the way to do it. I'll take them both. Can this be replayed? Yes, Betty. That is a great question. This can be replayed. This will stay on YouTube until I take it down. So, like, forever. If you're seeing this and it was fabric you saw, it didn't get snapped up, email me, shop@jennykaequilts.com, and we'll get it to you. We'll take care of that. You did share the link. I put it in my calendar and then forgot anyway. Okay, so you guys, the best way to do that to make sure you catch when I go live or when I upload a video is if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and then you click the little bell for the alerts, okay? And then if you find it becomes too annoying, really, I'm not going to be doing that much videos. But I mean, that, like, I don't have something every day. Let's put it that way. I am planning on kind of increasing and changing a little bit, changing up some of the videos that I have to offer. But yeah, so if you click the bell and get the alerts, you will always know whenever I go live. And Kathy, did the baby come? Not yet. Can you believe it? So she keeps having labor pains and then either goes to the doctor or the hospital, and then it's not what it turns out to be. Last night, no, it was the night before, well, time zones are different, but about 24 hours ago, she did end up going to the hospital, and the baby's heart rate was pumping. So my younger daughter is expecting. She's like imminently having that baby. But she's in China a long ways away, so I don't get to be there. I just kind of get things secondhand, or it takes a while to get to me. But so baby has not arrived. They went in because the heartbeat was irregular. She was on oxygen for a while and that calmed down. But they talked about going home or going back where their daughter is. They have a daughter who's under 2, and she's staying with friends right now. And that daughter she's starting to miss them. Little Naya's missing them a lot, and I guess kind of struggling. But it's crazy, guys. If you leave the hospital, they've said, oh, if you're going, you're not coming back. Okay. and they can have visitors there, but only for 10 minutes a day. So it's been a challenge. It has been a time to work on my faith and increase that and to try to just be as encouraging as I possibly can. So that's the baby sitch. All right, last call. Anything else? Or I'm going to assume we're not. So if you have liked this, share it with others. That would mean a lot. Invite others to come to the channel and participate. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Hope it goes better and the baby comes soon. Me too. Believe me, I'm posting on my Facebook page, baby hair, and I'll put links and I'll put you know, pictures up in my newsletter too for that. You'll definitely sing that. Yes, thank you, thank you. I will take all the hugs and prayers I can get. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, guys. So that's all I have for today. I know that I showed more in the preview video, but I think this was plenty, and I will be, next time I do it, I'll be doing that again. Like I said, I'm traveling for the next 2 weeks, so, and I need to decide, I don't know, you guys up for Labor Day? I'll kind of post a quiz, and I might do a few other sales on Labor Day. I'm trying to go for the first Sunday of the month, but we'll see. All right, so that's it. Oh, thanks for the retail therapy. Yay! Oh, thank you, Mary Jo. Hearts to you too. Hearts to you too. Yes, and thank you, Jane. I appreciate the prayers. Definitely, absolutely. And anybody that's local, you know, you can coordinate with me, and we'll come pick up the fabric. We can do that. All right, guys, that is it. That's all I have for you today. I think we're gonna go do dinner, and then I will get the invoices out to you, and we will, yeah, on the way to you. So, if you have any questions or any problems with it, be sure to send me an email, shop@jennykaequilts.com, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.